Interchange 2 Unit 7, Imperatives and Infinitives for giving suggestions. Try, remember, don't forget, be sure, and make sure.
There are many ways to give suggestions in English. In this video, we are going to see the imperative forms of try, remember, don't forget, be sure, and make sure. When we use imperatives, we don't need a subject. Remember our appointment.
Lembre-se do nosso compromisso.
Try this medication.
Tente esse remédio.
Don't forget the quiz next week.
Não esqueça da prova na semana que vem.
To use imperative plus another verb, use infinitive. Example. Remember to buy sugar. Try to study. Don't forget to go to John's party. Try not to be late. Let's see examples from the previous video.
Low battery. Please charge.
Oh, my laptop computer is almost out of battery. Don't make the same mistake I made. Remember to charge your laptop every night. The internet can be dangerous, so you have to be careful. Try to create a password that is not too easy. Remember to use a virtual credit card for someone, not to hack your number.
Let's see examples with make sure and be sure.
Unfortunately, our devices, software and apps don't always work well, so sometimes problems happen. Software bugs. Computer crashes. And frozen screens are some common problems, so make sure to update your software and apps often, and be sure to have antivirus software in your computer.
Make sure.
Certifique-se. Tenha certeza.
Be sure. Make sure.
Now let's see a new story.
Brian Interviews, the talk show.
Today's show is going to be different. My guest is a technology specialist, and he is going to answer the audience questions. Arthur, come here. Nice to meet you, Arthur.
Nice to meet you too, Brian. Thanks for having me in your show.
Thanks for coming. Please, have a seat. Let's get a question from an audience member.
How often should I back up my photos and files?
If you use a cloud service, backup should be automatic, but remember to check the settings. If you use a physical media, be sure to back up your photos and other files, at least once a week.
Which one should I use?
In my opinion, you'd better use a cloud service than physical media. If you don't need much space, all cloud services have a free plan. If the free plan is not enough, and you can't afford a paid plan, it's okay to use physical media, but remember to back up in more than one flash drive or hard disk, in case one of them fails.
I've used the same password for many years. Should I change it?
Yes, you'd better change it. Try not to use the same password for all the sites, especially the ones that have your financial information. Remember to reset your passwords from time to time.
What about pins and other codes?
Passwords have letters and numbers. PIN equals personal identification number. Both pins and codes have only numbers.
Online pins may also be hacked, so you ought to be careful too. ATM pins, and the codes you use to unlock your devices are safer. But remember, not to use obvious numbers like your birth date. So, make sure the pins and codes aren't too easy for other people to guess.
It's too hard to remember all the passwords, pins and codes we need to have nowadays. How can I remember all of them?
You should download a password manager app. You can store all your passwords there, and you will need to remember just one password to access it.
I have an expensive smartphone, and I take it everywhere. What can I do to protect it?
Remember to always keep your phone in a case. Make sure not to get it wet. Try not to leave your phone near the pool, beverages and liquids in general. If you're often near water, make sure to buy a waterproof case.
I'm afraid our time is over. Arthur, thanks for coming to the show.
My pleasure.
If you have any more questions, Arthur's blog is